Hello, greetings. Yeah, so this is again about this message, like from Mickey Malik, United States. He gave me a number. I shared it on social media, and so the call I received from Super Bowl, a bowling game on Facebook. I just started to. I started this game. Started to. Participate in on Facebook. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about my condition right now. I feel very sick and heaviness and some some stinging feeling all over, and feel really strange, like I'm under hypnosis, controlled. And since I've taken this action, but I feel like a breathing problem and distance mind control attack symptoms, distance mind control symptoms. So it was very difficult. Thanks to social media, I cannot thank them enough. And I also feel scared, like I see some favorite author of mine on YouTube. My subscriptions are open for the public to see who I've subscribed to on YouTube, right? So right now I'm shaken up, and I don't want to look at the videos, even if the authors, like I have to check, but I can't check who is behind this channel, who has, let's suppose, Khalil Gibran is, giving about Khalil Gibran, although he's not alive, but I can't take the other authors that I like, so I'm feeling shaken up, like they're going to hurt them. This started from Karachi, with this feeling of being watched, and also that we will kill or harm, telepathically coming to me, messages, and voices started also. So telepathically saying in the beginning that they will harm and kill all those that that are helping me or I like or something like that. Yes, I'm unable, I like out of breath, rebuked. So, Yusuf Zerdi had taken this dua sabah supplication. In it was that the last Imam's application, out of breath, rebuked, involved in corporal things, what do you call it? So I'm even very forgetful. Can't remember the supplication words properly. So it's a struggle I feel like with my energies being hemorrhaged too much, more so now. And I'm scared to join the holy Indian Hindu holy celebration. I'm scared to like any videos right now, but okay, I do later on forget about it, but quite irresponsible, but I can't help it, right? So this kind of a feeling I'm feeling since I've uploaded, a very strong feeling, pressure on my body, I want to make another tea. A few drops of tea left. So I'm kind of shaken. It's hurting me again, more so than before. Like in Karachi, the pressure starts. even more so, right? And so I have a feeling these people are connected to a terror group. And funny, I realized yesterday what happened is that I ignored the message. I blocked him in the messenger, not on Facebook. I completely block his, see, I'm even stuttering kind of, completely block his profile. So I just blocked his, the message box. And so today I realized, look again, is something very strange that he would blame Iran for it. And you know, the Pakistanis and Kashmiris have got Iranians involved in their Kashmir issue against Indian Hindus. So it was very strange that an American who I said that you, to whom I said this James Milet or Milet, but with the one L, not two L's. I don't know how you pronounce his last name, whether it's Milet or Milet. It's very strange that he would send me a message after I've told him that you Kashmiri Muslims are worse, Pakistani Punjabis, are worse than the United States of America that you claim has been doing terrorist activities. And so that he would write to me against Iran only. Why would he write to me against Iran only? So this to be noted, right? Yesterday I finished my thing. I said like I would become like this, like even more incapacitated, unable to make food for myself. So today I've cooked, not only prepared my food, but cooked. And so I had the time to think of this, that I didn't reply to his message, a recent one yesterday, but I finished my thing on Islam. Very strange that the second last video yesterday or something like that, right? I finished and then I got this message. And then the last one I felt, well, I'm coming closer to exposing Prophet Muhammad, very, very close. And so his message came. So I said, let me not forget it. You know, it's no use. Mickey Malik just a month ago or something like that. And now him. But today I felt that I had to pay attention to what he was saying against Iran and not against Pakistan. Actually, Pakistanis are the ones, I feel now. And I even told him a year back, September 2021, this James Milet, that you look like a Kashmiri, Punjabi. And maybe he has some connections with David Headley type, you know, terrorist group. So I had to give all the names, those people involved in this chat box on Facebook. I had to show you in my previous video. So I have a global crime prevention group, and I've uploaded my last video also on Facebook. I uploaded it on my profile, and I have this global crime prevention organization aspiration group on Facebook. You can, let me show you this one. Sorry about the flash, trying to focus it. This is my group on Facebook. Well, I made this group, I think I had to keep changing the names, but you know, anti-terrorism or global crime prevention. I have many such groups of anti-terrorism, God help us in Pakistan, and things like that, right? So I mean, the group name Global Crime Prevention is too much. I hope this covers the terrorism also around the world. And so I've mentioned about Dr. Ferozi Ahmad having a magazine at her institute, clinical psychology, many years back when they had taken me out of Karachi American School. And I had left myself, and then they wouldn't take me in. And so this Dr. Ferozi Ahmad was a Kashmiri Punjabi. I don't know if she's still alive or not. She was an old woman at that time too. So maybe she's in her 80 plus years or something, or 90. Kashmiri Punjabi, huh? Noteworthy. I think there was a planning from a long time ago. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Like the Pakistani ISI army and people try to blame America and the Jews for lobbying and killing Muslims. That's what they told us in Karachi. In Pakistan, I was in Karachi, so that's why, sorry, Karachi comes up mostly. So the Pakistani thing was that, the Jews are after us in Palestine, and the Jewish American lobbying going on, and so they're going to kill Muslims around the world, and they will have this in the Middle East. They're coming to the Middle East, and it's the Jews doing this, American Jews especially, and Israeli Jews, Mossad, Zionists, right? So maybe it's not the Jews. Even 9/11, they were told us that no Arab can do this. Maybe it's a long planning of these Kashmiri Punjabi. And when I checked, so I have to put this point and I have to add. When I checked who is the best, like Mossad, what do you call this, intelligence service, right? The number one in the world, I checked. It was ISI. Surprisingly, Pakistani Central, right now they're saying number one is USA, but that it's 2022. But surprisingly, Pakistan ISI ranked number one spy agency in the world by American Crime News. Okay, this is American Crime News, and PK. What's this? Trying to do another website, I don't know what, EDUDWAR. So, the conspiracies, I don't know which, so now they're saying it's American CIA number one, best intelligence agencies. But in crime, so maybe the world's most powerful intelligence agencies, number one is CIA now, or this is 12th June 2021. And Pakistan's ISI ranked number one spy agency in the world. This is God knows. I'll have to read. It's a very long. Then it says here. So I'm kind of phased out. Okay, it starts from 10, 9, 8, 7. So it goes down to 1. And that's the ISI, Pakistan. So it's ranked as the #1 spy agency in the world by American Crime News. The ISI came to being, in 1948. So this is from the Karachiite.com website. Karachiite.com website. Okay, and so very, very scared to even socialize, in the sense that, don't know who to trust on social media too. And even to play a game, like a bowling game, a super bowling game on Facebook, I started. Just when I started, they started to call me, video call. And it doesn't work here in where I am, in the Emirates, right? They started to call me and they started to send me a chat, Parveen, and all this. So, don't know who, I suspect Pakistanis starting this. So, like I said, in Karachi, they started to blame the Jews, the Mossads, the Zionists, and Americans, #1 terrorists. That they had bought the army, America, and that they were the poor ones who were, caught in this terrorism by the American and American government and all this army. And now since Ukraine, Mickey Malik told me that there would be a war, America is going to attack. America. So they know all these things, and Russia is going to and America is involved. I don't know what he was saying, anyways. So all this, I feel, is a mastermind behind it. And so even though David Headley is an American, I feel that the behind it. So very, very clever. You see, David Headley, we'd say, Washington, United States, born in this. But his father turns out to be a Pakistani, right? And we would blame the Americans for it. So a very good way of putting a Jew's name and then making it seem like, even if we were told for the 9/11 long time ago that the Jews were kept out, they didn't appear for the 9/11. On that day, they didn't go to work, to the Twin Towers and this and that. So I still believe it's Pakistanis are behind the terror. And they've even involved Saudi Arabia and all this. Some of them are from Emirates, 2 of them or 3 of them. So it's actually Pakistan behind all this. And Pakistan needs to be stopped. Pakistan killing their own Shias and then making a big, thing about India ne hame loot liya, Kashmir mein, Indians have looted us, raped us, Indian soldiers have done this, India, and all. Can't even touch it. No, but it's really not a laughing. But I really need to lighten up. So, private, if I could in any way, So I have to do these things sometimes. Sometimes, most of the time I cannot help now abusing, because, my height had come in Pakistan. The craziness of madness. All that I had taught myself, that Mistisa, and my religion also, I felt Shia went with, not to abuse, not even, and to talk properly with manners. all that went away, and like it's so difficult to build your character and to discipline yourself. It's been harder for me because someone else told me in London, some witch is after us, so you take us one step forward and 3 steps back. So everything good has been a struggle for me, chasing after goodness. But if with my last ounce of energy, if I can help. So anyways, the bad words, please overlook, and those who understand, I'm so grateful. Yes, I know that you would not even want a thank you from me because you're great human beings. So I really appreciate it. And anyway, like we were told that if you suspect anything, because this is the time of terror around the world. So if you suspect, a bag unattended at the airport, complain. So don't leave, do complain, like don't just neglect it. Don't just leave it. So this and the cyber crimes, terrorists. I was told that all this, when it started, in Egypt, all this started from internet. But before that, in 9/11, I don't think started from the internet. But now they have mobiles, they have WhatsApp, so much and so quickly. Before that, I don't know how they did the Mumbai attacks and all. In Pakistan, attacking our Imam Bargahs, our religious processions, Shias, killing like anything. Okay, on a killing spree, just for like something motorbike, even before that. Yes, no, and at the same time, yeah, because our one Mehfil-e-Shah Khurasan in Karachi never used to be closed, but in the afternoons they started to close it and lock it up. And then at the same time we had in Karachi we had these motorbikes who would go on killing sprees, shooting sprees, somehow. Then came the mobiles and it got worse in Karachi, killing spree. So where I was, I can't, what else? Yeah, so whole Pakistan like this, Lahore keeping quiet, Islamabad keeping quiet about this. No one doing anything, no one bothers. So they're toying with lives and killing them like we're toys for mobiles, Pakistanis. So no law and order. And terrorism on top now, to no length. They've reached Europe, London, you name it. So I would say I have this feeling now that these Pakistanis are the ones who started, kind of putting it on Americans, Indian, raw agents, Zionists, Jewish lobbying in America, and so we would think, yeah, they are the high-tech ones, and this is Pakistan, what underdeveloped country with lawlessness, nothing. But actually, so I found this David Headley case, right? And we would think, yeah, American CIA has written, American funding going on. Mumbai plot, Denmark plot, Mumbai plot, involvement in terrorism. early life, son of Sayyid Jilani, Pakistani, huh? Pakistani diplomat. Oh, I've read about this in my earlier video. So please, I need safety for these people also who I follow, subscribe to on YouTube channels, because Denmark, yeah, they could go to, like, for instance, if I admire a European country and say it here, like I say my friend from oh, come on, a European country, right? I was really scared. I was scared for Moji Baba, and all these sanghas going on that I joined, and then I share the good things I like. This means if I go with my fear, which I should, 24 hours until I sleep. And even in my sleep, I have attacks and bad dreams. Horrifying dreams or dirty dreams, someone, coming after me and things like that. I don't know what they've done to my mind, but even like I feel that what can I do? On one hand, I want to spread good, I want to share the good, and or if this one from Russia, or if that one from Europe, or if this one from China, American Chinese. So I'm always scared, all right, or not all, I do forget, but this fear that I have, and it's not, it has a ground, it has a basis for it. Gulf Air crash, Air Blue crash. My friend from British Airways. So I was scared. I was scared for this Christian community, parish in Karachi. I was scared for them. I was scared about that church. Oh, when in year 2000, in retrospect, thinking, oh God, Gulf Air crash, 1983. Bosnian War. Although it may seem no Pakistani was involved in it, right? That they got the Muslims killed in Bosnia. Oh my God, so, this is, so, I may be saying bad words here and you would suspect me too. But thank God for this social media, so I'll be, so you can keep a track on what is going on with me and see whether I'm bad or whether these people, Pakistanis, Jews, I have to say that Jemima Goldsmith, we had a Jewish neighborhood. They were not at all working like the Pakistanis work, and they so mostly, so Dr. Farooqzi Ahmed, Punjabi Kashmiri, keeping a magazine. They can even some of their people are in America, and she herself went long time ago to America, Stanford University, right? So there was this article against the Jews, celebrities, and all American Jews celebrating and this against Muslims. Okay, so that's how all this is coming back to me, and in retrospect, they've even made America evil, right? Notorious, and making us think India, Israel, and the American Jews, not Christians, and the American government. And then 9/11, again came the Jews thing, putting it on the Jews. So very clever, cunning, highly masterminded, so that we would think it's India, Israel, and America. But what does it have to do with Denmark? That David Headley had to, plot an attack in Denmark. God knows really what these Pakistani origin people are up to. Well, God knows, but I have to take action, and I hope someone will investigate, take time. Even these, please don't, I hope you know after Malik's thing, that these could be disguised Pakistanis and from ISI Pakistan, terrorists spread around the world. So in Pakistan when they came, I had to keep them and try to see what they are up to. Now sometimes they come to me, and so they will be coming to me there all around the world now, Denmark and this place. So okay, let's see what else. I came here to also tell you that that's why private detective and anti-terrorist worker, anti-terrorist, anything I suspect, I will report here. So okay, can't talk much. I get stopped or there's some kind of an obstacle. And a kind of a thing, it's harassing, like that schizophrenia, and then the mind plays this James Milet or Millet's in a vision, a teasing on my face, a vision coming, and all this is then goes on. It takes time. It's very depressing. So I can't take it really. I don't know how I've survived until now. Okay, thank you very much. I'll continue later.